Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to share with you the Dekit of my Craftibly kit. This is actually a kit that I finished back in November, and I'm just now getting around to dekitting it because I had so many other things going on in November, notably DP for vets, but that is now over, so I can put these away. So I'm just going to grab drills and start going. Now I have to say, I really like these drills. However, the first number is 310 and I already have a ton of 310. So those are just going to get dumped into my trash drills because I just don't need a ton of them. Okay, 317. Ooh, I'm starting to get full on these too, so maybe the next one I won't need these either. I think I've said this before, but I need to find a project to use my spare round drills for because those are getting too full. Like 318 is too full, so I'm just going to dump those as well. I have to say, I really enjoyed this kit. This is one of the pre-orders that I bought December of last year, actually. And I didn't get it until August, I think. Let's see, 351. And so this one was the smallest of the three that I bought. So I did this one first. And I really enjoyed working on it. It was a really cute kit. And I enjoyed watching it all come together. This particular kit had 4 ABs in it, which I don't think I've ever gotten one that came with that many ABs. 413 is completely full, so that one is going to get dumped. Came with 4 ABs and 3 rhinestones. Now, I never throw ABs away. If I can't use them myself, then I will put them in a container or a baggie or something, and I will send any extras that I have out in my random acts of kindness. That also goes for, let's see, 414 is full, and so is 415, so I'm just going to dump those as well. That goes for any rhinestones that I might have left over. I just hate to waste drills. And if somebody can use them to, you know, bling up a project or something like that, then I'm all for that. Okay, 452. Is that one full? I really do need to do some projects with my spare round drills. I've been doing my heaven and earth design with my spare square drills, and I have a couple of canvases that I could use for projects. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Hopefully that will be something I do in the coming year. Okay, so there's one of the first ABs. Now the ABs seem to actually have the DMC code on them, except for the white, which was listed as 08. However, I already had a ton of white, so I'm probably going to do what I said, and I will just dump these into a baggie or something and send them out in my random acts of kindness because I don't need the extras. 453. Now, the rhinestones are a different beast. Some of you may or may not know, a while ago, and gosh, I don't know how long it's been, but I kind of fell down the rabbit hole of trying to figure out, because the crystal codes that they use for the rhinestones are different than the DMC colors for whatever reason. They have their own codes. And there's a card you can buy, but it was like 20 bucks. And I thought, you know, the conversions should be readily available, in my opinion. So I did a bunch of sleuthing and figured out what colors were what codes. And if you go to my About page on my YouTube channel, there is a link there for shared diamond painting files. And in those files, I have there's a PDF of the conversion codes if you want them. Okay, now this is 605, but I need the AB because I keep the ABs in a separate bag. And I don't have any of these. So I'm super excited that I get to, I love these ABs. These little pink ones were so super cute. And then there's another peacock color when I get to that one that I will share with you guys. I love the ABs in this kit. I can't wait to see what some of the other ones look like from my pre-orders. Don't know when I'm going to get to them, but we'll see. Anyway, so you can go and get yourself the codes if you want them. Let's see, 760, where's that? Anyway, I really liked their ABs, but the rhinestones, I just spent some time looking up the codes for the rhinestones, and they seem to actually be the colors. The DMC code matches the colors, but I keep my rhinestones in a separate place. I keep my regular drills and my AB drills in here, but my rhinestones I have a separate storage space for, because most of the time when we're talking about rhinestones, I either don't have enough of them or they don't tell you what color they are. And so then I'm just trying to kind of match them up by eyeball, which can be difficult to do. Okay, so 762 has a little star on it because I used some ABs in this. So I'm going to put my ABs back where they were. My actual bag of 762 is completely full, so those are going to get dumped as well. So I'm not sure how Craftibly does theirs, but it appears that the codes are the actual DMC colors, which is great. However, a couple of the ones, because I have 3 rhinestones here, these 2 rhinestones do not appear on my conversion card. There are not as many rhinestone colors as there are DMCs. At least that's what I was told. So maybe there is now. I don't know. But anyway, so I keep mine in a separate place. So I'm pulled those out because I'm going to be doing something different with those. And I'll show you how I keep my rhinestones after I get done putting all of my spare drills away. This kit was not very big. It was 40 by 40, I think. Okay, so then I'm going to do that one, and then that's that color. Okay, 779, I might actually have a bunch of those. I don't know if I need to keep any more. Oh, it's not full, so I will keep those. Yeah, I want to find some projects that I can do to kind of use up all of my big full bags of round drills. I went out looking for like pixel art that I could convert, because like I said, I've got some blank canvases that I could do some stuff on. It's kind of weird to be looking for projects that have a lot of black instead of looking for ones that don't, which is what I'm usually doing. Okay, 819 goes in here. These bags are all getting kind of full. I may need to do some rearranging because some of these rows are getting kind of full, but I do have a little bit of play in the last row here. So anyway, so hopefully I will have some smaller projects to show you guys where I've kind of gotten creative and tried to use some of my leftover spare round drills. Oops, there's a hanger on in there. Let me get that one out of there. This is one of my older cases, but my bottles feel like they're almost brand new, which is kind of crazy. Okay, let me pull out 956, 959, Okay, let me make sure I'm staying in order here. 891. I really like the colors in this too. There were a lot of pinks and different shades of pink, and then we got some really fun ABs, like I said. 907. See, I don't have any ABs of 907, so I'm just gonna put these in here. Like I said, I never throw away ABs. I may throw away regular colored drills. Usually I throw them away because I have more than enough of spares, but I never throw away the ABs. If I can't use them, somebody else can. Especially when they're round, because I think I have more round ABs than squares, but I don't have that many. I should probably buy some more. I bought a bunch of round ABs when I was doing my Diana project. And I think I bought some square ones for my SpongeBob, but I don't think I bought a whole lot other than that. So I should probably go look for some. That would be a good thing to spend some money on. Okay, 956 here. Yeah, I really like, I mean, the ABs are the fun part, right? Yeah, this row is getting kind of full. It's getting hard to put stuff back in here where it goes. Okay, by the time I get my hand in there, there's no room for the drills and they all start trying to sneak out. Okay, let me peel all of these off. Get my bottles back in here. Yeah, the special drills really made it fun. And it was such a cute canvas. And of course it's round, so it went pretty quickly. I think I started it and then I had to put it aside for a little bit and then I picked it back up. Nope, I'm gonna keep those separate. So I started this one the beginning of October and I didn't finish it until like the middle of November. But it really didn't take very long. It was actual work hours, only about 15 hours, which is not bad at all. But like I said, I just got sidetracked with other things because DP for Vets started and I was busy doing that, working on those projects. But now that that's over, I can start looking ahead to all the fun stuff that I want to finish in December. My oops, those are not ABs. My 991, my 12 Days of Christmas giveaway that I'm going to be doing. I will have a video coming up on that shortly, so I can tell everybody kind of how that's going to work. Okay, 3608, that's a big jump. 3608. I'm really excited for that one. I told my husband all my Black Friday buys have started showing up, so I need space. So I'm excited to start sending some of those out to new homes because I need the shelf space, which is kind of crazy, but he just laughs at me, so it's all good. All right, let me put all of these back where they go. Now that they're empty, my stickers are peeling off nicely. I think I made these myself though. I don't think I used the ones that came with the kit because these are peeling off pretty nicely. And it looks like I printed them on just regular paper. Although maybe I am using theirs because it's got the symbols on there, so I wouldn't have done that, I don't think. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch the kit up to see what I did. Although I do remember from the kit up that I made a mistake and I put the drills in the wrong order and I had flip-flopped a couple of colors and someone pointed out to me, and thank you for doing that, because I flip-flopped a dark and a light color and my painting would have looked terrible had I done it that way. And I would never have realized it probably until I was halfway done with the painting and trying to figure out what was wrong with it. So I guess that's the good part about kitting up and kitting down on film. If I make a mistake, if I miss it, hopefully you guys don't, and I don't ruin a project. Okay, 3750, ooh, that is completely full. I don't need to save any of those. Yeah, going through and looking at a bunch of pixel art stuff to try and find kind of small projects, almost like if you guys have seen those Paint Gem Minis kits that everybody has been doing, that's sort of what I was looking for, something like that, around that size. 3756. Almost got those numbers confused. Ooh, and 37.99. I bet I don't need any of those either. 3756. 3799. 3799. Nope, that's completely full, so I don't need that one. Yeah, I've just been wanting to do some of those kind of smaller projects and use up some of these drills just to get them out. Although someone told me, I can't remember who, but I think someone said that they keep like 310 and 5200 and 37.99 and, you know, 9.39, and some of those ones that you know are going to be in almost every single kit, they keep those in a separate place just because there's so many of them, which I guess I could do. But I like the fact that all of my rounds are in this one box, so I'm really hesitant to kind of spread it out more than that. But I may have to if I can't get some projects done with some of these colors. Maybe I should just go through and find like a black and white project and then just pick colors at random to fill in. Ones that I know I have a lot of. I mean, I could probably just go through the box here and pull out, ooh, this one looks full, this one looks full. Okay, my last couple of colors here. And then I will show you what I do with my rhinestones when I don't, both when I have a conversion and when I don't. Okay, so that's all of those. Let me take all of these stickers off of these and get them put back where they belong. I can't get over how brand new these bottles feel. I'm sure I've used this case before. The bottles are holding up really well though, so that's good. Okay, so that is all the regular drills. Now, for my rhinestones, I keep them in these little Tic Tac containers because I keep them in a separate place. I have a little rack and a storage drawer that I keep them in. But I do try to keep track of, if I know what the DMC code is, I use my conversion chart to find out what the crystal code number is. So for instance, this DMC is 906. The crystal code for 906 is 190. So I make myself a sticker with both of these, and then I'm going to put these drills in here. And then I have a drawer with all of these that have been marked. So if I want to use, you know, what's supposed to be matching exactly DMC colors, I have them labeled. So that's what I do with the ones that I can match. Now, these other two have DMC codes, like I said, 3325 and 3607, which when I pull the drills out, like if I pull out 3607, that seems to be a pretty good match for the color, but I don't keep my crystals in this box, like I said. So I'm going to assume that let me put this back where it goes, the DMC codes are correct, but I don't have on my color card that I was using to convert all these to the crystal codes, these numbers do not appear. Because I think there's only something like 145 crystal codes, and of course there's like 400 and some DMC codes. Now, it never made sense to me that there wouldn't be an equal number of codes for an equal number of colors, but if there is a chart like that somewhere, I was never able to find it. So since I don't have matching crystal codes, I did the same thing that I would normally do, except I leave my crystal code blank and I just have the DMC code, and then I'm going to put the crystals in there. So I will know that that's the DMC code, and hopefully that means that it will match when I go to use it if I have a canvas that I need that for. Or you can just pull them out and eyeball it. That's one of the reasons that I keep my rhinestones in these Tic Tac things. Not only does it let me use up these Tic Tac things because I don't use them for anything else, it means that I can see them. Now, I keep my spare drills in plastic bags, so of course I can see, but the plastic bags are in here. So if I want to actually see the color of the drills, I have to go find whatever number I'm looking for and then pull it up to see what it is, because I don't have the numbers, DMC codes memorized. Some people might, but I don't. I know ones that I use frequently, but I don't know all of them. So when these are sitting on my shelf, you know, they're sitting on my shelf like this, and I can very quickly at a glance see what color they are and if I want to use them. So that's what I do with my rhinestones. Okay, I'm going to clean some of this up and get my canvas so I can show you the finished canvas. I will also be back to show you the trash. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I had very little trash. And some of this trash is actually, as you can see, some of these are sticky because I put them on the canvas in the wrong place and then they don't want to come off. So rather than throwing them back in where they're going to get sticky and clump up with everything else, I will just get rid of them. So I had very little trash. You can see that one has a tab. That one has a little dot on it. There's some that are just the little small pieces. That one's a little misshapen. But yeah, for the most part, great kit, almost no trash. Super happy with that and how it turned out. And let me show you the completed canvas. So, are you guys ready? Let me see. Let me make sure I can get the whole thing in here. Let me adjust a little bit. I'll be right back. And here she is. You guys, look how cute this is. This is Klaire the Koala. There were 43 colors, as you can see. And I just think she turned out amazing. So there were 3 crystals. So you can see there's some crystals here in the leaves. There are some crystals here in her eye. And then there are some crystals up here in the flowers. And then there were 3 ABs. So you've of course got the ABs for the white here. And then you have a pink AB in some of these little berries and in the flowers up here. And then there were these kind of peacock colored ABs in her eyes and in some of the leaves. And then I added in some ABs, kind of this grayish color here around her eyes, a little bit up here on the tufts of her ears. I couldn't be happier with how this turned out. I think it's super cute. I love her adorable little face with her little pink cheeks and her big koala nose. I thought it was a really fun kit to work on. Like I said, it didn't take me very long, about 15, 16 hours of work. And she wasn't that expensive. She was $29.99. Now, of course, you may or may not have to add shipping onto that. I got this one, like I said, during the pre-sales last December. So I don't know what the price of her is now. I will put a link in the description below because I'm pretty sure she's still available from them. And if you were lucky enough, they were having a really good sale on some stuff over Black Friday. So maybe you got lucky and picked her up. But yeah, I just think she's super cute. There was a lot of multi-placing. A lot of the background is multi-placed. And then of course there was some pretty heavy, confetti heavy stuff too. Up here, particularly in this one flower, I mean just in the flowers up here in general, was a lot of confetti. But super cute. Like I said, couldn't be happier with how she turned out. So yeah, definitely going to go in my portfolio and be one of these that I can look back on and just be happy about. Trying to think if there's anything I want to show you. Now, I did multi-place this, so, you know, my drill work isn't always great. For those of you who, you know, constantly berate yourself about things aren't being perfect, you know, first of all, what is? And second of all, it's perfectly fine. You know, by the time you frame it back up, you're never going to see it. Now, I can point out to you, in my background here, you can see where my drills get kind of wavy. You can see where this one's kind of sticking out there. Push it back into place. I've got some sections up here. I know I've got some sections down here where things are not perfectly spaced. You know what? I'm okay with that. My joy comes from the process of doing it, and if I'm spending all of my time worrying about how straight my drills are, then I lose some of that joy. I mean, if I wanted my drills to be perfectly straight, I could single place every single one. Even that's not a guarantee. I could use a ruler and place it that way, but it just becomes so tedious and it makes the process so much less enjoyable for me. So for myself, if my drills are a little wonky here and there, I'm okay with that. You'll never see it from far away. And if someone wants to get up close and, you know, that's the only critique they have for me, then it's probably not someone that I pay a whole lot of attention to anyway. So don't be afraid of, you know, your work looking less than perfect. If you're getting enjoyment out of it, that's all that matters. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.